Who has questions about the fishtail? Who has questions?
I have trouble keeping it neat at the end when it gets thicker, like going around people's hair, kind of like a halo.
So this is him doing it when it get big, you see? Keeping the rows separated. That's how you keep it from getting bulky. You see, making sure it's really in your hand placement too. It get bulky because you actually doubling a step. So it's like a lot of people, they do under and then they do over and then they grab the next one and they do over a second time. That usually make your braid bulky. Matter of fact, I know somebody who got a video doing the fishtail totally wrong where I could show you what I mean. All these buckles, you got to straighten that out. It's not even dry. Like, what is the point? All right. So that's one wrap. I'm about to show you. So that was one wrap. It should have been a little bit more to make this more defined. It should have wrapped like a barrel first and then split. So she just went under. Now she's going over the left side. Now she ain't take it under and she just going on top. You see what I mean? I want y'all to think about the figure eight. The figure eight goes over to the right, under to the right again, and then back to the left, and then under to the left. So when you talk about doing it in the shape of a number 8, this is where a lot of people mess the braid up at. They don't finish. See how she went under and over there? You're supposed to do that on each side. So now you're gonna go under and over that side, but she didn't. You see? See, she's not going under. She's just not doing that part. So now she got to tighten the braid to make it fit because it's missing a step. Who sees what I'm saying? See, now that time she did the step. Now she's not doing it on the left side. She's not doing it. So she got to push the here like to make that make sense. This is what I'm talking about when people do videos. She don't even know how to do the braid correctly, but it's already a video out. You see, not completing that step either. Now that braid, she don't know what to do with that one. How did she get back over there? You see what I mean? Like if you be continuous, the braid come out perfect. But this is so frizzy that you can't even tell if it's continuous. And y'all think that you're gonna get the results of the strong testimonials. You ain't gonna get it like this. You see, that's not even staying right there because it's not being done right. So bring it under. Where's the under at for this? This done stopped in the middle now. Whole nother braid, whole nother technique. You see, they're not continuous. It's why the braids don't look continuous. You see, now you're in the middle. How you all the way over here now? That's one of the steps I tell y'all, don't skip steps. That's how you get the braid wrong. So you see what I'm saying? It's to do it the same way each time. Now she skipped under over there and she going over and she did under this time, skipped under over there. So your braids start looking a little sloppy when you keep doing different things every time you wrap it. So when you look at this, you see, this might look good to some people, but this got a whole bunch of inconsistencies that I could tell. Because I know how to do the inverted fishtail like we do the other one, where you do stop it in the middle, and I know how to do the one that's supposed to wrap around like a figure 8. This looked like the figure 8 up in here. And then here she's skipping the steps. So you see it looks slightly different right there. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like this really matters. It just mattered to me because I like my stuff perfect. You see how that looks totally different from the braid that we doing? It's because his steps is over. He already over. Now he over a second time. And then over. And now you over a second time. Over. Right? Now over a second time. That's supposed to be going to the under and doing this right here instead of doing over 2 times. So it's making a braid bulky anyway, because it's wrapping on top of where it shouldn't be.
Is that like a lobster braid?
I don't know what that is, but it's supposed to be a fishtail according to his video. And I'm telling y'all that the fishtail is a figure 8 braid. So if you're doing the steps in a figure 8, you're gonna go over here, under the other side. Yeah, this whole part wrong. He acting like he need to emphasize this. See, over, right? Where's the lock at? Somebody tell me where the lock at right now. The last wrapping one went over, right? That means the next time you wrap something, it needs to go under the other side. It's the same instructions all the time. So if you don't do that, your braid ain't going to be that. Like looking at this braid right here, this looks nothing like the fishtail braid. It looked like an under braid. They be saying something, it's called the lobster braid. I don't know exactly what that is. To me, it's people that think they fishtail and that don't know how to fishtail. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, on top. So you see, if it don't come out the way that I'm trying to show you to do it, it's because you're not following the directions. The way they actually look, I want y'all to take one more good look at this. You see the braid? This right here. You see that? Y'all see that, right? Now watch this. Is it the same braid?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's not the same. That's what I'm saying. The directions is the braid. If I told y'all to do a number 8, that's the braid. As long as you keep this consistent and keep your 2 bottom sides separated, and then go all the way under and all the way around like that. Because her hair, she got a lot of locks and it's so thick. I think I did the bottom one here. So you see with hers, it's going to get bulky. You can't stop it from getting bulky if you're just doing 2 of them. You see? And lastly, just take your time and do it. You know, a lot of people, when they got small locks, the stylists will just start randomly doing any big, you know, like just don't do that. Take your time and actually do the stitches. And we got this calling this a fishtail. Lord. She probably don't do here. She just but you see this got 170,000 views just because it's called a fishtail. Which was like, wow. People would be asking me, you know how to do the real fishtail? Because they be doing something, but it don't look right. And this is where I got my fishtails from. Let me show y'all. Oh, wow. I ain't even never see this. Yanni Red inspired fishtail. Snatch this. Y'all know when I tell my story, I got so many people that gave me like, there go another one. That just gave me shout outs. When they learned something. And this was so good right here. We did the basket levels class. That's what this came from. That's why I be precise on technique. You get one right, we move to the next one. Even these fishtails right here, like you don't see people curving them and doing all types of designs to the braid. So by just knowing how to do it correctly, and then if you do it correctly and you hold it correctly. Yep, there go another one. What was this? Oh, wow. This is old. Okay, yeah, I remember this one in Memphis. See. Okay, so is that y'all got to give me some feedback so I know if y'all have any questions still about the fishtails, or can we be done?
I think you told me where I was kind of messing up at how to fix that.